My name is Mimshak Obioha. I strongly believe in the potential of technology to transform the African continent. And I've spent my career basically playing all around the technology ecosystem, from founding a technology startup to working in venture capital and then supporting startups, and now working in an organization that basically supports the development of technology talent. I think that for technology to take center stage on the continent, talent will be the main mechanism to make that happen.
My name is Jane Odomodo, and I believe in the potential of the African talent. I believe they can serve not only their local community, but also the global community at large. I'm the people manager for TeleSoftas Nigeria, where I support the sourcing, the reskilling, and placement of African talents to work on global projects. So TeleSoftas Nigeria started off in 2022 as a product engineering company. But somewhere deep down, unofficially, we always knew we wanted to be more than a product engineering company. We wanted to make an impact in the Africa tech ecosystem.
And our original goal was to find talent within the country and match them with opportunities on a global scale. And not so quickly after we started doing that, we realized that the talents available in Nigeria were differently scaled from what was required in the global ecosystem. And it's not necessarily that they were less skilled, but I like to say they were differently skilled. A great example would be that the local market required people to have a certain amount of skill that was majorly geared towards making stuff work at the shortest possible time. So on a global scale, people are thinking about, is it done with the best practice available, and is it built for scale? And when they're talking about scale on the global scene, is can this platform take 1 billion people? When you talk about scale in the local scene, can this platform take 500,000 people?
We thought of a solution, and then at the time we considered that perhaps if we primed our talent community, then we would be able to recruit or select engineers that were better suited for the kind of projects that we were working on at TeleSoftas in general.
In TeleSoftas, we got the first batch of people, matched them to jobs, and it was quite an interesting process. But we realized that to make a real difference in the local ecosystem, we had to build an engine that would provide the local talent with the opportunity to get the requisite skills, the requisite experience, and then also the requisite culture. Working for a local company and working for a global company requires a different set of skills and behavior patterns that the local person or the local talent didn't really have. And that gave birth to GetGlobal.
GetGlobal became not just a pet project, but an actual project that we have fed, we have spent time on, and a lot of people are already benefiting from.
To answer the question, what really is GetGlobal? GetGlobal is an initiative of TeleSoftas that allows local talent anywhere on the continent to get the requisite skill sets, to get the experience, and to get the culture relevance to allow them work on a global scene. But the GetGlobal now is expanding to more than doing that, but also helping local companies and global companies as well to engage and interact. So we like to see ourselves right now as a bridge between technology markets.
A very good example is the recent program that we are midway executing on, which is Digital Explorers program, which is an EU-funded program where tech talents are sourced, selected, and upskilled and matched to companies in Nigeria and in the Baltics, Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia.
I found out about Digital Explorers on Instagram.
Twitter, I think it was
GetGlobal Africa.
Conferences we had and the technical trainings was very interesting. It was a mind-opening experience.
I like the uniqueness of the sessions. One of the lecturers talked about DBT. I want to learn more about it. This program has actually motivated me to actually learn more.
And it's important that you are thoroughly thought about this thing so that you have like a sound and great idea of it.
This bootcamp is a wake-up call. I actually have to go back to putting in the work.
And I've seen things from different perspectives, and then the facilitators were amazing.
It's been a wonderful journey, really. I mean, I did not expect them to go all this way for us.
Digital Explorer and GetGlobal Africa, for them to kickstart something like this in this part of the world, it's very nice because it's something that is not really done often. Because I know that here in Nigeria we have the brightest minds. So thank you very much.
I want to say a big thank you to GetGlobal Africa
For this opportunity.
Thank you, GetGlobal Africa. Thank you, Digital Explorers. I really appreciate it.
We're not a training organization. What we are great at is recruiting and matching people to great opportunities where we needed them to get trained. So the first thing we did was we wanted to go look for training organizations that we could partner with. Now, certified, verified training organizations that had a track record of training people and matching them or getting them opportunities. So for our very first program was with Turin College from Lithuania. We partnered with another company in Canada called Kiso to do a tech sales program. We then got the opportunity to work with the OSMOS team on Digital Explorers II.
The selection process was rigorous. We went for data analysts who had at least 1 year experience. We ran a call for application. We were all over on social media. We made use of job boards. We did lots of info sessions just to prime the public, to inform the public about this great opportunity.
And you would think that getting people to apply for this would be easy, or getting the right people to apply for it would be easy. No, it wasn't. Nigerians are very skeptical.
What's the catch? This sounds too good to be true. I will be selected, I will be trained, I will be matched to employers in the Baltics and in Nigeria, and I don't have to pay a dime.
So there was a whole process of getting credibility, getting people to buy in, and also showing them people that had gone in the past and engaging them to actually talk to them. So
my name is Babatunde. I build software solutions by day and I dream about those solutions changing the world by night. I consider myself a kind of first fruit of GetGlobal. I mean, even before GetGlobal launched, because TeleSoftas provided a platform for me to be a part of teams that work on global solutions. I'm currently living my dream thanks to the onboarding process.
Imagine this, a software engineer stuck in Lagos, a potential software engineer stuck in Lagos with no formal training, no formal education about software engineering, and then your passion keeps driving you, keeping you up at late nights. All of a sudden you realize you can actually make a career out of this. That was my story. Fast forward to when you're global, you're working with foreigners, and then you're beginning to see that software engineering is not just about writing code, but it's about providing solutions to problems. Fast forward now to GetGlobal. What they're doing is picking all these experiences, putting it together, bringing vetted engineers, bringing companies to teach these young talents in the Nigerian tech ecosystem, to bring them up to speed, giving them the right skill sets, preparing them for that global market.
And most of the employers that we brought have never worked with Nigerians. So one way to break that bias, or at least create that good first impression, was to bring them over to see for themselves, to feel the energy of the ecosystem, to interact with the talents, and to make up their mind, form their own story firsthand.
We wanted to take decision makers within companies in Lithuania, bring them to Nigeria, and get them to not just integrate in the local ecosystem. So visit the country, see the country, be with the people, and then watch the talent really work in action.
Hi, I'm Jukki Nurminen. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Sino International. We are a data company from Lithuania. We work with consumer data in a big scale in the market research and insight industry. The reason I'm in Nigeria and Lagos is actually several. It's both first for the bootcamp, where we actually have found 2 people today and agreed that they're going to come to Lithuania.
Curating an experience for the people that came. So yes, you're going to go to the bootcamp, you're going to meet the talent you want to hire. But then I wanted to fall in love with Nigeria, fall in love with Lagos.
My name is Sean Burrows. I am the Director of Business Development with Semicolon and the co-founder of Ingressive for Good. I came here because I heard that there were a lot of people from around the world that are yet again looking for talent within the continent.
And we want to meet companies here in Nigeria to hear about the business climate, both when it comes to hiring, outsourcing, but also the business in our industry, what we're doing. So I'm also meeting companies here.
For us coming from Lithuania, it's super important to understand how this market works.
And also we got to visit one of the really incredible and inspiring startups, our past as well. So it was a rich bouquet of experiences that allow them understand that Nigeria wasn't just a statistic, or let them understand that it wasn't about Boko Haram or the Nigerian prince who we've never seen, but it was more about the culture, the people, the energy. The next main project in our pipeline is doing a project with Aki CGI from Ukraine, helping them, of course, scale to Nigeria and building out the first versions of what will be our BPO. And just in case you don't know, a BPO is a business process outsourcing company. And basically, TeleSoftas Nigeria is pivoting or building out a segment that's going to work in the BPO space.
We want to involve more countries. We want embassies to come on board who are looking for ways to create bilateral relationships between the African continent and their country. We'd also want foreign governments who are looking to find legal immigration pathways and to solve for the talent shortage challenges in their countries to come through and partner with us.
At GetGlobal, we are a catalyst in the tech ecosystem. We are excited about the future and the endless opportunities that lie ahead. So if you're looking to do business in Africa, connect with local talent. We are here to help you every step of the way.
So local entrepreneur in technology, of course, that's looking to scale across the continent or scale to Europe, we want to be able to work with them. And at the same time, companies there as well that want to come into Africa. We want to be that bridge to help build that divide and help that integration happen.